Hello everybody, Xanathar here, and today I am doing a review of Destroy All Monsters. Destroy All Monsters was directed by Ashiro Honda, and it was supposed to be the final Toho-made Godzilla movie. So how is this movie? The cast of characters in this movie I would say are okay. They don't interest me as much versus past Godzilla characters like from the original Gojira or Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. If any characters that stands out in this movie for me, it's probably the main lead, Katsuro. He's just a really cool captain and I just really like them. Now the villains, this is now another alien invasion storyline. This had been done before in Godzilla with Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. The aliens are called the Keylot. I actually don't think they're a bad villain. Sure, this storyline had been done a lot, but I actually do think they're quite interesting and honestly creepy in the fact how they can get older people's minds. I just think it's really creepy in the fact they can make people change their personality, make them loyal to them, make them do things against their will. I just think that's a really creepy factor and adds some nice tension. You don't know who you can trust. It could be your loved one. I do wish they play around with that more in this movie, but I do think they do it well. Especially the fact they're using all monsters to kill the world. I guess now let's talk about the highlight of this movie. All the monsters. Well, let's first talk about Godzilla himself. Godzilla is played by two different suits in this movie. Now I didn't mention this in my Son of Godzilla review, but they actually used the modified 55 suit as a stunt water suit in that movie and this movie as well. And that's pretty cool to see this suit again. But they also have a new Godzilla suit, and this suit has to be one of my favorite Showa Godzilla designs. I love how this suit looks so very much. I think this suit is a perfect balance of good guy Godzilla and bad guy Godzilla. And when I think of Showa Godzilla, this is the suit that pops in my head. Now, Godzilla is not the only monster that got a new suit. Also, Anguirus, his good old buddy, got a new suit. And this Anguirus design also is my favorite Anguirus design. When I think of Anguirus, this is the suit that pops in my head. I just love how cool he looks. He's just so awesome. Also, Gorosaurus is such a cool kaiju. I love how he looks with Godzilla and teaming up with him. It's just so cool. I wish Gorosaurus gets used more. Another kaiju I think is really cool is Manda. Manda is just a really awesome kaiju. Also Baragon. Baragon is one of my favorite kaijus, so it's really awesome to see him heal. I wish they used him more, but it's understandable because the suit is really beaten up. And you don't know the reason why the suit is so beaten up because they reused the suit in Ultra Q and Ultra Man for a couple of monsters, so that's why the suit is so beaten up. Now, one kaiju I wish we saw more of was Varan. But what I know, the suit was basically unusable, so all they could use was this little prop. And this prop looks cool, I do like it, and it's still nice to see Varan. The other monsters we see Minya, Kumanda, Mothra Larva, and Rodan. And it's still so cool to see almost every single Toho monster team up together to fight King Ghidorah. I have to admit, I feel so bad for King Ghidorah because he gets beaten so bad by every single monster. But it's so cool to see all the monsters team up to fight King Ghidorah. Easily the best part in the movie. And I do find it quite funny the fact all kaiju to finish off King Ghidorah is Minya to finish him off. That is hilarious. So, the effects I would say are really good in this movie, just for in the fact it has so many kaijus, but also really impressive practical city effects and many good camera shots with the kaijus. One thing I do like about this movie is the human action. It's really well done, with the main characters fighting the mind-controlled humans, or with them chasing the alien ship at the end. Another thing I like about this movie is quite dark. It has some blood in it, and that's something I really liked about it. Now, one thing that always fascinates me about this movie, this was supposed to be the final Godzilla movie. And it does make me wonder, what if this was the final Godzilla movie? What would the state of Godzilla be? Would Godzilla be as popular as he is now? So, what is my final thoughts on Destroy All Monsters? So, I actually didn't grow up with this Godzilla movie, so I don't have a nostalgia for it. I would still say this movie is pretty good. I think it has a good dub. It has great music. There is some parts that bore me, mainly with the human characters. The best part of this movie is the fact it has so many kaijus in it, and I would still say this is a good Godzilla movie. Well, that's it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me down below what you think of Shura Monsters. And if you're new, subscribe. If you like this video, drop a like for this video. Xanathar is out. Is that Hayata? Hayata, crit, transform to Ultraman, fight the aliens! Wait, what? He's mind controlled? So he's a villain in this one? But he's Ultraman.